Today on the channel, we do a little customizing. We turn a Jakks Dynamite Kid into a Mattel Dynamite Kid. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for something a little different today. A little customizing 101 from the worst customizer of all time, me. But I'm going to attempt it, I'm going to try it. You guys know I've done this before, kind of. I've done it on Mattels. We do it every once in a while. We make some easy customs, and today we got one that's going to be a little bit more challenging, I assume. It has been a long time since I have swapped a head on a Jakks Ruthless Aggression figure. And today, we've got Dynamite Kid, one of the all-time greats, British Bulldog Dynamite Kid. This is a solo, single-carded Jakks Classic Superstar release that I have in my extras. I've got some extras out there, and everybody is wanting a Dynamite to match the recent Mattel Elite British Bulldog. I am no different. I want a Mattel Elite Dynamite Kid. Unfortunately, for many different reasons, it just seems that we're not going to get one of those. Very unfortunate. We can keep our fingers crossed, but it just doesn't look like it's in the realm of possibilities. So what do? Well, there's two ways you can go. You can get a Jakks Classic Superstars Dynamite Kid. There's a few different ones out there you could use, and we can do what you're doing here. Or there's places to do it. Look it up, Google it. There's people that make 3D printed heads and will paint to match the figures for you. You can go that route as well. As we're all probably aware, a lot of people have this idea right now. Not just me. I'm not the only one with this idea. There's many people that have this idea. Many people planning on doing this. Unfortunately, and one thing I hate is it's rising, making the price of Dynamite Kid skyrocket. He's $50 to $70 more sometimes if you get him in the package right now for this figure. Absolutely crazy. But the demand is there. We should have all really bought stock in Dynamite Kid. Forget GameStop. Buy stock in Dynamite Kids when they announced this British Bulldog figure. That's what we all should have done. And I hate to see it. You guys know I love Jakks Ruthless Aggression style figures, especially Classic Superstars figures. It's almost sacrilegious for me to deface this Classic Superstar Dynamite Kid. But for the terms of science, for the meaning of science, I'm going to do this. And I do figure, hey, if Mattel ever does switch, I can always switch it back. So there you go. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to do a little easy customizing. First thing you got to do is you got to find your wife's best hand towels. Only your wife's best hand towels, because she gets really mad when you grab them and she goes up there, where's the hand towel? Oh yeah, it's down in the basement. I was using it in a science project. That's usually what I say, but I had to grab her best hand towel just so I didn't spill water on my table. And then I heated up some water. 30 seconds in the microwave. I would turn the faucet water on, turn it on hot, fill up the cup, put it in here for 30 seconds. In the microwave, and away you go. So British Bulldog, he's going in head first. He'll be the first guy in. And then unfortunately, Dynamite number 2. A little sad, a little heartbreaking here putting these guys in there. It needs to be done though. We need the British Bulldogs, and I'm gonna build the British Bulldogs. As you guys know, Jakks' head sizes are a little bigger than the traditional Elite, so it might be just a little off. But it's all about those smoke and mirrors. We talk about it all the time. It's all about how you display them in your detolfs, in my case. You can put them in there and make it look just fine. So I got old Davey Boy Smith over here. He's ready. He's ready for a tag team partner, as is Matilda. We're going to get this together. I'll have an extra British Bulldog head. I'll have an extra Dynamite Kid body. We'll see where it goes from there. Now, if I remember correctly, Jakks Ruthless Aggression style figures have a peg. You pull their head off, the peg comes with it. So you do have to remove the peg. I brought needle nose pliers just in case. I could be wrong. That's what my memory is telling me. I mean, I haven't done this in probably 10 years, if not longer than that. It's been a long time since I've swapped a Jakks to a Mattel. Actually, I don't think I've ever swapped a Jakks to a Mattel. I've swapped a Jakks to a Jakks in the past. So it'll be interesting to see if I can get this figured out or not. It could be a science project gone totally wrong. Anyways, we've been in there for about 30 seconds. So let me pull Davey out first. Let me pull him out. So of course he's going to be a little bit wet, so you got to wipe him down. Is the head hot enough? Are we ready to pull? Ooh, we're not there yet. Oh yeah, we are. Oh, getting water everywhere. But yeah, got the head off. Put that over here. He can dry a little bit. Let me get the water here. Pull the water over there. This is where your wife's fine towels come in. So you can wipe off your area. We don't need to ruin anything or get our areas ruined. Get that head. I guess the body is what we really need. We don't really care about. We care about Davey's head, but we don't care about it. You guys know what I mean. Get this a little dried off. I'm going to put him to the side. I always give it the old blow. That's the best way. Unless you have an air compressor, then you that's the way to do it. All right, now can Davey boy, I keep wanting to call him Dave boy, can Dynamite, is he ready to come off? So we're going to dry him. Let's see how it goes, guys. Give it a little pressure. Oh, popped right off. And look at that. I guess I was wrong. No pliers needed. He's just a straight up head. So there you go. Let me get it cleaned off here. Oh, Dynamite. It looks good. Say what you want about these Jakks head sculpts. I absolutely love them. There's Dynamite. Looking only like he can look. He's ready to go. So I think we can get this on the Bulldog body. Should fit right on there. It's going to be a little big, we know. Wow, popped right on. Simple. Simple. It's a little big. It is a little big, I gotta be honest. But it's not terrible, guys. There he is. I mean, it's all about the smoke and mirrors. You bend him, you arch him a little bit, you can get him in there just fine. Give it the old blow again. You gotta get all the water off. Put this back down just so we don't get anything too wet over here. Let me knock my stuff around. This is quite the science project. But I'm glad. This was way easier than anticipated. Like I was starting to say, old school Jakks with regression, I remember pulling it off and the peg came with it. And then you'd have to remove the peg with the pliers. I feel like I had to do that once. I could just be making that up. I don't know exactly what was going on there. But there they are. Not terrible. I mean, it's definitely not the best. It's definitely not like Mattel made both of these. But putting them together, you know, it is what it is. It's good to have the British Bulldogs. You put Dynamite behind Davey, make it a little bit better maybe. But I'm just happy to have the Bulldogs represented in Mattel Elite. As much as I like, one of these days, my long-term, playing that long game, probably the 20-year long game it'll probably be. I want that Dynamite Kid, Davey Boy 2-pack where they got the baseball-type jerseys on. Really want a loose set of those. I'll get one of those one day. But as far as ring gear, very, very cool. Throw Matilda in the mix. I mean, this is the British Bulldogs from the 80s. Once again, the head's a little bit big, but it's all right. It works. And if you got an extra Dynamite laying around, like I'm fortunate enough to have, I know not everybody has one of those just laying around, but if you do have one, hey, sell it on eBay. Make $70+, or do this simple swap. I'm seeing Davey Boy Smith out on the shelf pegs in pretty large amounts right now. I've seen, I think, 10 in the last week and a half in my area. So he's definitely out there. And if you're looking for an extra Davey Boy or maybe one for a rainy day, now's the time to hit your stores. Pick him up now while you can get him for $20 on the pegs. Play the long game. Find a Dynamite head. Honestly, Dynamite Mania will subside 5 series from now, whatever it is. He'll always be worth a little bit more, but it won't be the madness that it is right now as everybody's hot to get this Dynamite going. So play the long game. Wait 5 months. Pick up a Dynamite head used on eBay. Find one of these. Look around your local toy stores, some of the bins and stuff. You might be able to find a beater Dynamite Kid, but then just use it for the head. But I do hate to see all these Dynamite Kid headless bodies roaming the earth right now. Very sad for a classic Superstars Jakks guy like me. But it needed to be done for the channel and for science. So there it is. You guys tell me in the comments. Any other easy custom jobs out there that you've done that you could recommend that maybe I'd be interested in doing? There's always some easy ones out there. And I like the easy. The easier the better, because I am by no means an artist. I'm not going to be designing one of these myself. But you guys let me know in the comments your thoughts. And if you've had this idea, if you're planning this idea, if you're playing the long game, like I said, a lot to talk about in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. You made it this far. Might as well hit the old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We do Mr. Wizard videos every once in a while, but we really do a lot of unboxings, weekly purchases, fig hunts, all the fun stuff like that on the channel. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow along on this crazy adventure. So there it is. The British Bulldogs ride again. The 80s are back, and one of the best teams of the 80s are back in elite form. So for the British Bulldogs and, of course, Matilda, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.